I'm pissed my wall art didn't come in yet.
No.
I might have to write them a letter.
Mm-hmm. Hit up customer service.
I'm writing them a letter direct.
Remember having to do that as a kid?
I'm going to make it certified, so they have to sign for it, and I know they saw it. And then when they don't respond, then I'll like call them out. I'll send them the proof. I really got them.
Got you, you fuckers. And they're like, technically, sir, we still have your fucking money, and you're not getting anything back. Yeah. It's going to be a nightmare to try and get your money back. Yeah. Like, oh, well, fuck me then, huh? Oh, shit. I know Keanu Reeves sent Mike that poster. Pretty cool. Yeah. Signed by everybody from John Wick. Mm-hmm. Super cool shit on the walls here. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Cool shit hung all over the walls.
Got a signed picture of Johnny Depp coming in. From below.
Fuck it, let's all do one.
His prison shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Sick as fuck.
That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah.
That movie was one of the reasons that I enjoyed cocaine so much.
The soundtrack alone to that movie.
The soundtrack alone.
I get so excited.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Black Betty. Mm-hmm. Man, that was my song.
I don't think Jay's seen that movie yet. Last time I talked to Jay, he's never seen Blow. Shane, you've seen Blow.
I've seen Blow many times. That's one of my favorite movies.
I know.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
It's fucking George Young.
Yep.
Whenever he has that is one of the funniest fucking things. Whenever they were partying and he had the blow, and he was it was at the I can't remember the other guy's name, and he's behind the bar.
Yeah.
And he's like, such and such cocaine usually melts around this point or this point, and it's going, and it goes up. He's like, "Fuck me, 160." He's like, "Can I try some?" And he's like, "Fuck it, let's all do one."
Oh my God, such a classic scene.
I love that movie. I love drugs so much, but at some point you got to stop doing them.
Yeah,
because the cool thing is, like, it's wild on those movies like that, and then the Dirt with Motley Crue.
It's fucked up.
The fucking beginning of those movies, like the first half, are awesome. Mm-hmm. You're like, fuck yeah, I want to be George Young. I want to be fucking. I want it all. I want to be a rock star, and then like all of a sudden it crests, and then it's a hard drop off.
You can feel the come down.
Oh man, like a drug.
Yeah, literally.
And good analogy with the movie because it is a come down. It's part of it. It's intense. Yeah.
I wish they just ended how they were in the beginning.
Yeah, stop
like,
right
just
there.
Keep going forever.
Let's all go do drugs.
Yep.
Fuck off.
Fuck.
Movie's nuts.
That's entrepreneurship at its finest.
It is business.
Yep.
It's a big freedom, motherfuckers. Freedom. You want to sell drugs and fuck off? Yeah, guess what? There are consequences, though. I'm not worried. The taxes.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be taxed. Mm-hmm. There should be just a flat tax over everything. Get the IRS out of my pocket. Flat tax on everything.
I don't like those guys.
Oh, fuck them. They took a lot of money this year.
Jerks.
Cocksuckers.
How is that allowed? I'm just not giving them anymore.
I'm going to stop paying them. Stop giving them.
You want someone to show up quick? I mean, everyone fucking does their thing when they want. You're fucking late with the IRS.
They are showing up.
You came to my house? I know you guys actually did that.
Now you want my house? Fuck. Oh my God.
Taking your home. You can try.
This everything right now is a nightmare. It's crazy. It's fucking insane. Oh, I love it. But no. Good podcast, good week. Mm-hmm. I'm ready. Shane, good weekend?
Good weekend.
Solid weekend, Shane.
Yep.
Awesome. Good weekend?
Yeah, pretty good.
Awesome. Memorial Day weekend?
Yep.
Had a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I'm very glad that our people of power, Vice President and President, recognized Memorial Day and all the beautiful men and women that have died for the country. What a bunch of fucking cunts they are. Mm-hmm. You believe that?
Yeah, it was a nice long weekend.
Yeah.
I can't believe that the people that are in charge of this beautiful country said those things. Or lack thereof saying, or didn't even recognize.
Mm-mm. She backpedaled.
No shit, fuck you.
Yep.
Yeah, but I can't believe that tweet's even still up.
Yeah.
Like, why is it still up?
It's almost like they did it to they got the rise out of everybody, and it just divided everybody even more. It separated us even more, and you have to think like those were planned. They planned those. Those weren't just they don't do anything whimsically. Donald Trump did things on a fucking whim. He very calculated, but he did them quick. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Just
You see, he's back on social.
I love it. Bring him the fuck back. They're like, hey, guess what? The pandemic, kind of over. The Fauci emails are out. Hey, knew everything. It's all a fucking sham. I fucked up. Didn't really want to tell you. Should have deleted the emails. Trump, you're back. Let's get everybody away from me and put it on Trump. That's what they're doing. Everything's the Fauci emails are out. Fuck. Pandemic's over. Everything open back up. No mask. Everything's cool. Masks don't actually work. No shit, dickheads. We all knew that. But like Trump's back though. Trump, say something dumb. Say something. Say something dumb. Get it the fuck off of us.
It's coming.
That's what the fuck they're doing. This is just like classic manipulation. It's and everybody's like, it's like, man, you motherfuckers really are that dumb, huh? Man, you guys are easy to fucking manipulate. Fuck. But yeah, those cunts. I'm so disgusted. It's the thing is, even if you are somebody who hates the fucking country, let's say you're one of those people, you at least recognize why you get to hate the country. You get to hate the country because you are so free that you are that entitled. That's what it is. You're so free. You are that fucking free. You go to any other country and do that shit. You can't fucking do that shit. Here, you're free enough to fucking hate your country and shit on people. The men and women that have died for this country died so that you can be that free, and you can't even recognize it. You're a fucking sack of dog shit, in my opinion. I'm allowed to speak freely. Fuck you. How's that sound, huh? Like, that's the thing. Anybody can tell anybody to go fuck themselves. That's a beautiful part about America. And the whole thing of sticks and stones can break your bones, but words will never hurt me. Man, words, everybody's like, words can hurt you. No, they fucking can't. Go ahead, tell me to go fuck myself. Say it.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you too, Shane. Like, I didn't understand this. Like, everybody has bad days. You're allowed to have a bad day where you lose your shit and you're like, But if you have a bad day every day, you're kind of an asshole now. You know what I mean? Like, those things occur because life is a cunt. Life's a bitch. Everybody knows it. And here in America, life is a little bit of a different bitch because we have a lot of beautiful things because of the people that have put us in these positions. We are ever evolving as a country. That's the part that these fucking entitled cunts don't get. We're ever evolving. We have to work to become better. Like, if I just stay this motherfucker, I'm never going to get better. I'm never gonna do bigger and better things. And everybody should strive for those things every day. Look at Shane. Shane is a prime example. We hated this fucking dude when he came. He came to this fucking business. I'm like, I don't fucking like him. Don't like him. And now what you're doing here at this company is profound. If you stayed that motherfucker who you were when you first started, we wouldn't be in the position that we are as a company. That's how we operate as a company. You have to continue to level up. We do that every day. You, me, everybody here has to. But in society, for some reason, like, it's, no, you should be happy with the way you are. I want to be happy with the way I am. I want to get better. If you were happy with yourself where you were 3 years ago, you wouldn't be in this position that you're in. Are you happy with the position that you're in now?
Yep.
Do you want more?
Yep.
That's all you have to think. So how the fuck are you going to get it?
Work harder.
There you go. Because here you see the opportunity for more. And everybody in America, there is opportunity around every motherfucking corner. It's a beautiful thing. But it was a good long weekend. Fucking assholes. I can't believe it's some people.
I thought it was like a fake tweet.
I did too at first.
I legit was like, but no, it was on. I had to go on her Twitter.
No, I did.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how people, like, where's...
Fuckers.
Nope. It's sad is what it is, because there are, bro, all right, so, like, mental health is a big issue, okay? And whenever it comes down to everything that has come upon us from the COVIDs, Everybody's having mental health issues. I mentioned, we were talking about mental health issues on a last podcast, and this dude reached out, and he was super pissed about what I said. He's going to tell everybody that I'm an asshole. I was like, newsflash, already know it. Everybody else knows it too because they listen to the podcast. He's like, I'm going to tell everybody you're a fucking asshole for what you said about mental health. Well, mental health, and whenever we were talking about it, I was saying that mental health, you have to get over it. But whenever I said get over it, don't mince the words, you have to work through it. Because at the end of the day, mental health is life. Everybody has some type of mental health issues. That's part of trying to figure out why the fuck you're here on this earth. We all have mental health issues. We all have parts of our lives that were in some way, shape, or form traumatic and have changed the course of the way we think, the way we act, the way we maneuver through life. Now, with mental health, like I said, everybody has it. Whenever I say get over it, like don't dwell on it. Okay, so you have, let's say somebody says, yes, I have mental health issues. I have a chemical imbalance. Well, okay, chemical imbalance. How do you know you have a chemical imbalance? Do you have a chemical imbalance because the doctor told you have a chemical imbalance? Or do you have mental health issues because of a traumatic thing that happened to you in your life? Okay, now, if you're going to take a pill, say you go to the doctors and you get a pill. I'm going to take this, what's one that they take? Some type of anti-anxiety or antidepressant. Zoloft. Okay, so I take my Zoloft every single day. I take it every single day and release more serotonin in the brain. All right. But did you do anything else in your life to change the way you look at your day? Okay, you took the pill. What's next? Are you working on yourself? Because if I just take something every day and expect different results, I'm a fucking asshole. No, because there is a root cause to why I'm thinking or why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. With mental health, bro, everybody has problems. You want to know why I have mental health issues? Because I'm stressed the fuck out every single day. You know why? Because of these companies. Because there's 40-some fucking people that I think about every single fucking waking moment of the day. I need to fuck shit up with this company every single day because these people rely on me. I have to produce the best fucking shit I can for all the people that I have in my life. Because if I don't make enough money to fucking support my own family and everybody else's paychecks for their fucking families. Guess what? That's stressful. That creates a fucking rift in my head, in my family at home, with Hannah, with my kids, at night, my sleeping patterns. I don't need a fucking pill. You know why? Because I don't have the mental health issues that I have are from the things that are occurring in my life. So I have to work through them. So you know what I do? I wake up every morning and I do fucking cardio. You know what cardio does? It physically pushes me to a point where I cannot think. So my mind clears and I feel better. And then I go to work, I kiss my kids, I love my wife, smack her on the ass, tell her I love her, and I come to work. And then the stress comes because here it's very intense. And then the stress has built up, and I'm like, fuck me, I need to do another thing to release. So I work out again, and then I feel better, and then I go home, and I have dinner with my family, and then after that I get a shower, and I think more about work. And I look at the numbers, and I think, fuck me, we got to work harder. Let's go. It's nonstop, okay? These are things that everybody has. And then traumatic experiences. That's part of the I don't have problems, just more work to do. Okay? Because whenever a real problem fucking occurs, all those things that I thought about, all those stressors about work, they disappear because they actually don't matter because something in my life, traumatic. Kid coming down with a debilitating disease. Hannah coming down with a debilitating disease. Hannah getting smacked by a fucking car on her way to work. Her and the kids in the hospital. Possibly having to have surgery or fucking dying. Those are problems, ladies and gentlemen. My day-to-day issues that fuck with my head aren't actually problems. They're just work. Whenever we're talking about mental health, you have to constantly work on yourself. You can't just say, oh, I have this mental health issue and expect everybody to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, because you have to work on yourself. Yes, it's an issue you have that you have to work through. You can't just expect somebody else to fucking take care of you. There is no knight in shining fucking armor coming to save anybody. You have to do the work. Bob, you're a prime example. You have fucking anxiety like a motherfucker.
Out the ass.
Insane. Some days it's a little intense. So Bob smokes weed. Helps your anxiety, right? But is smoking weed enough?
No.
No. So
Not
what do you
close.
do? You run fucking marathons, for Christ's sakes.
Yep. Beat myself into the ground.
And then you clear for a minute.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you're like, man, this feels great. And then like a couple hours later, you're like, fuck.
Oh yeah, in the same day. Yep.
Everybody, same thing. You do the same thing. What'd you find recently?
Golf.
Yeah. Also, you also found another one that's pretty cool. Watching you
Yeah.
on the internets. I see up at Philip Amaris.
Oh, yeah.
Kicking bags,
Kickboxing,
dropping bitches.
Yep.
Yeah. Exercise at a high level.
Yep.
Pushing yourself. And it kind of clears your head, builds self-confidence. You release different hormones in the body, and you feel good about yourself.
Yep.
And then you go back to work. Everybody goes through these things in life. Ladies and gentlemen, I like lifting weights. I love it. It's why we have what we have. It's from my dreams as a child. However, life is the most incredible thing that we are all going to have the opportunity of living. It's not easy. Life is not easy. As you get older and older and become an adult, you have more responsibility, and your head plays tricks on you. Yes, you are going to have mental health issues. Every fucking person that is driving in their cars right now, the people that you're listening to the podcast, look out the fucking window. All those people you see, nobody's okay. Especially after what has just happened in this country. Nobody is okay. Mental health is a real issue in life. But you need to work on it. Yes, you have to work through it to get through it to become better. And it's not one day. It's not one workout. It's not 1 week. It's not 1 month. It's your fucking life. Every single fucking day you have to work on it. You can't just get over it because, like, you took a pill. Okay, you took the pill. What are you going to do next? Get mad because the pill's not helping you? No shit, you're not doing the work. You expected something to help you. I don't care if you have any issues. I don't care. Nobody gives a fuck about my issues. I have to work through them. You going to fix my fucking problems?
Nope.
You going to fix my fucking problems?
Can't.
Nope, you can't. I have to. But what can we do? We can hang out together.
Yep.
We can discuss them. We can go to counseling. We can work out together. You see somebody feeling down. Hey, bro, you cool. You want to go for a ride? You want to go work out together? When I say working out and lifting weights and exercising and gym kept me out of fucking trouble, it's because if I don't do those things, what do you think we're going to find?
Trouble.
Trouble, motherfucker.
Yep.
Drugs and alcohol. The bar with your buddies is a good release every now and then. If it's an everyday fucking occurrence, you realize that all your traumatic experiences and your mental health issues are trying to be masked by the fucking bar and alcohol or drugs, you're fucked. They're going to get worse. They're going to cascade. They're going to fucking snowball down the fucking hill and fuck your life up. But if you work on yourself to get through them, work out, change your diet. You think eating sugar and a bunch of processed shit's going to help your brain and your body function right? No, dickhead. It's not. You have to work on yourself. That means you have to eat better. That means that you have to work out. That means that you have to search for yourself and for the things to fix what's going on inside you. Because everybody has it. Every single motherfucker around has something going on. And a lot of people don't talk about it. They just live in their own heads. They live there. They hang out there. They get depressed there. They get anxious there. Listen, mental health issues are real. But if you don't fucking work on them, you ain't getting no better. And you're to drag everybody the fuck else around you down. So if you have anxiety, high anxiety, you got to work on it. You can't just go get an anti-anxiety pill and be like, hey, I'm good now. Oh, you think that's going to work?
You need to find something that the output is greater than like the input. Like that's the way my head works.
Absolutely.
My mind and everything being jammed all day long, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for work. I need something, the output has to be greater than that. Has to be way bigger.
Beautifully put.
Yeah.
So you're running a fucking Ironman.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. Means you have to eat a lot. Means you have to wake up super early. Means you have to have a support system at home with your wife.
Yeah.
Means you have to have a good work relationship. All those things come into play.
Yep.
Means you also have to be one of the best motherfuckers you can be every day so the other people that you love support you in doing what is helping you become a better person.
Right.
That's some fucking heavy shit, ladies and gentlemen. But that is what life is all about. That's why we have the phrase hard-working motherfucker. I don't have problems, just more work to do. Traumatic experiences in life will change the way you think and act every single day. So these traumatic experiences, okay, losing a family member, close, parents, you know that feeling. You lost your father at a young age, Shane. So with that experience, that has changed how you think and look at your everyday life.
Yep.
But if you dwell on it, are you going to become better?
Nope.
I would imagine the way that I think about it would be that you want to make the man proud.
Yep.
You want to be a better version of your father.
Yep.
So you can't do that by dwelling on that experience. I could imagine it fucks with you at times.
Yeah.
I could imagine it pulls you down.
Yep.
But you work through it.
Yep.
These are all things that actually happen in life. And if you're having trouble understanding what I'm talking about here, whenever we coin the phrase, I don't have problems, just more work to do. Everybody right now, stop what you're doing and listen. You have all the things in your life that you could ever dream of. A job, family, a wife that loves you, kids that fucking just love you to death. Great family, but you have your own mental problems because you want more in life and you don't know how to quite get them. And these first world problems that you're coming up with are fucking with you. Now, I've been in this position and then I've had real problems. What I want you to do right now is think of the worst possible fucking thing happening to you in your life. Let's say that beautiful little girl that you have in your life, that 6-year-old daughter that you have. I want you to imagine that she just came down with terminal cancer. All of a sudden, it just came out of nowhere, swept everything off your feet. You're at the hospital, and they say your daughter has 1 to 2 years to live, and there is no way she is going to make it out of this. So you have a 6-year-old daughter, the girl that snuggles up to you every night, the girl that loves you, the girl that calls you daddy, the girl that wants to do everything with you, sit on your lap whenever you ride the tractor. All of those things. She's going to die in 2 years. She's never going to feel the love of another man. You're never going to get to walk her down the aisle. She's not going to get to cause problems in your life when she's 15 years old. Date a guy that you don't like. Give her away at prom. Take the pictures. Your wife's never going to get to see her there. Take the pictures. Watch her walk. Fall in love. Teach her how to drive a vehicle. All those things are gone. This girl is going to die before she is 8 years old. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Nothing. That's a real problem. Everything else that you have going on in your life that you think is a problem isn't. It's an issue that you need to work through. Those are real problems. The woman that you love, the woman your dream girl, she makes you breakfast on the weekends. She packs your lunch for you, rubs your back at night, makes sure you have clean clothes, cleans your house, loves you, even when you're a fucking cunt to her, pissed, cold shouldering her because you're having a hard day at work. You've worked fucking 7 days in a row, 12 hours a day, and it's been a bitch, and you're just mad at the fucking world. And she still fucking loves you. She leaves one evening to go to the grocery store and does not come home because she was hit by a fucking drunk driver. Or anybody for that matter. Just fucking cracked. She is no longer here any longer. She is dead. Now you have a fucking problem. That's a traumatic experience. You're going to have a really, really, really hard time. All those things that you have on a daily basis that you believe are problems aren't really problems. They're just work. That's why I handle my life the way I do. Because whenever a real problem arises, everything else you realize is an issue that you need to work through. I don't have problems, motherfucker, just more work to do. These things that I just spoke about are actually real occurrences in life. They happen. They change the course of the way these people think. And they have to continue to live. And they're going to have some serious issues that they're going to have to work through. But can they give up? No. Because that daughter that you had that passed away, do you think that she wants you to dwell on her death forever and not be the great dad and the great man that you are? No. But you're going to have to live with that in your head. You're going to think about it every day probably. There's people out there with those things in your community listening to this podcast. There's people that went through very traumatic experiences. And they still work every day. They have to work through it. That's why we have the slogans we do. That's why I handle my life the way I do. Because real life will kick you right in the fucking balls. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you fucking feel like breaking. You might break, motherfucker. But you can't give up. And that's why you be a good motherfucker to the people in your life, your community, your everything. I did have a problem in my life. My ex-wife did have serious problems in her life. They were brought into my home, jeopardized the life of my children. It was a very scary fucking time. You were there for it. It was terrifying. Whenever all of a sudden you can't control things that are so out of control that it puts the life of your children in jeopardy, it's terrifying. Everything else stops. Money no longer, it didn't matter. Mm-hmm. Everyday life didn't matter. What mattered was fixing the problem and getting my kids out of a very bad environment. Then you get through it, and then you have to continue life. Because if something did happen to my child, one of my children at that time, that's one child. One child down, and you got two more. That's a really fucking terrible way to look at life. But in reality, you still have to be the best motherfucker you can be for the other two children. Otherwise, ain't worth living. Whenever I talk about mental health people, that's what I mean. One of my good friends, Jeff Galia, who is, like I've always said, Jeff is not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he is the hardest working, one of the best motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Working with him, whenever I was broke, quit bodybuilding, needed to make money, got back in doing hard shit. We're building fences out in the fucking sun, 90 degrees, 100% humidity, no fucking shade at jobs, and it fucking sucked, dude. It fucking sucked. And you know what that motherfucker said every time? At least we ain't in the middle of the desert, with no water, and having bullets whizzing past our head. He's like, we're just digging a couple holes, having a cold Gatorade, hanging out, listening to good tunes. And I'm like, motherfucker, you look at life in a whole different way, brother. I've adopted that principle to my life. Because it could always be worse, and you can always work to get better. And whenever you worked with Jeff, no matter how bad it sucked, that motherfucker would lift you up. That's the real shit. Because then it painted a picture for me. In my head, in the middle of a desert, like the men and women overseas, getting shot at. In the middle of a desert, 12,000 miles away from home. They don't get to see their kids. They don't get to hug their wife, slap her on the ass. They don't get none of that. Here we are bitching about working 10 hours out in the sun, a couple of buddies listening to DVE, classic tunes, cold Gatorades, iced tea at the end, hoagie for lunch. You're doing pretty fucking good. You don't have problems, just more work to do. And if you do have a problem, or you know somebody that has a problem, work through it with them. Get through it. Life is worth living. It is incredible. It's just a lot of work. Do not get anything twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Life is not easy. It is a bitch. It will fuck you every chance it gets. you'll get kicked in the gut, you'll fall to your knees. And once you're on your knees, it's going to kick you in the fucking ribs. Then you're going to fall flat on your face, gasping for air. You're going to try getting back up, and it's probably going to boot you right in the fucking teeth. Or at least try to. And you just got to keep fucking going. Every day, you need to have these images run through your head. I do. People ask me why I'm so positive. Oh, man, everything's so great, Seth. Yeah, because I look at the good that I have, because it could be much worse. There are people with real problems. There are people that have to battle big problems. You have to work every day. I know it's morbid to envision those things that I spoke about. Your wife, your daughter, your son. It's morbid to think that way. Not enough people do, in my opinion. They don't. You need to understand how beautiful life actually is. And like I said, years ago, month ago, I don't like fucking with people who aren't good people. I don't fuck with them. You bitch and complain, I will get you the fuck out of my life really quick. I don't want to fuck with you. I want bad motherfuckers. I want people who want the good. I want people who want the great. I want people who want to do profound things. I want people who want to do things that are bigger than just themselves. Whenever you have like true significance of life, means that you are doing things that is bigger than just you, bigger than just me, bigger than any one individual person. Because success is wonderful, money is great, I fucking want it all. I want the life, I want financial freedom, but I want significance of life. I want things that take a team of people that are thinking on a common ground to do incredible things. And that, my friends, is exactly what the fuck we're doing. And that is my goal every single day, and it should be the goal of everybody. All right. I'm good. Not enough people. Don't get anything twisted. You have to do the work. Mm-hmm. Don't get it twisted. There ain't nobody going to fucking save you. Nobody's going to fix your problems. There is no knight in shining armor. There's none of it. It's just you. And you have to do the work because nobody else will. You need to find good people and get them in your life. And if there are bad people, get them the fuck out.
Yeah, good people will help you through it.
That's why you have friends. That's why you be a good motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And I still hear new people bitching about my mouth sometimes about things, and it's like, listen, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I know who I am and what I want in life. I have a good heart. I work really hard. Everybody that works for us works incredibly hard. I am incredibly proud of every single individual that works at this company. Together, we do profound things. Good motherfuckers. You have to find them. And if you like to bitch and complain, you will be fucking gone really quick. If you get on a power trip, you're fucking gone really quick. You get on a money trip, you're gone really fucking quick. Because guess what? I make a lot of fucking money, but I want to do profound things. I don't need to flash it. I want to do cool shit for my community, for my people, for our businesses, for everything. Success is wonderful. It is. But significance is much more important. Speaking of good motherfuckers, the people working at my house are pretty cool. The painters that my dad's doing the kitchen, Greg, he's the guy that works for, my dad doesn't own the company anymore, so I have to quit saying that. My sister and Mike own the company now. Yep. My dad retired. He no longer
he retired.
He no longer owns the company.
Yeah.
He's still there every day.
Step one.
Step one was no longer own the company.
Yep.
Step two, leaving the building. So they're doing the kitchen. Greg, the guy who's doing it, is a fucking perfectionist. He's a special one. Nothing can be wrong. He is a fucking... It's so funny because the reason I say that is the story. So they install kitchens he is a perfectionist. The floor in our house is fucking amazing. We have a big, beautiful white kitchen. The tops aren't in yet. The tile work's not done because the tops are on back order and all that shit. But anyway, putting on the hardware on the cabinet doors, okay? He did a kitchen maybe last year. Beautiful oak kitchen. Big, beautiful oak kitchen. And this dude wanted handles in a different spot than where they normally go. So like nice traditional look.
Yeah.
This guy wanted to put handles in different spots on the cabinets. Greg was like, I'm not doing it. My dad's like, hey, Greg, you got to do it this way. And he's like, no, I'm not doing it. The homeowner's like, yeah, put him here and he's here. He's like, no, I will not do that. He's like, it'll ruin these cabinets. He's like, these are beautiful cabinets. He's like, I cannot ruin your kitchen that way. And the guy's like, you're not ruining it. That's how I want it. And he's like, no, that is ruining it. And I can't do that. Like perfectionist, okay?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And he's like, no, won't do it. And my dad's like, Greg, I confirmed with this guy 5 fucking times. He's starting to get a little pissed. Put the fucking hardware where he asked. And Greg's like, I don't want to do it. He's like, I'm not putting my name on that kitchen. And my dad's like, Greg, just fucking do it, okay? So he ended up doing it. He's showing me pictures. He's like, look how beautiful this kitchen was without the hardware. Puts the hardware on. He's like, see that? I don't like that. Oh my God damn it, Greg.
Did it look
So
bad?
Greg's been working for my dad for like 25 years, maybe longer. Whenever I was working at the shop, I started at like 12, 13 years old, okay, working at the shop. Mm-hmm. He had just started working there, okay, and they used to call him Kid, and he fucking hated it. In a workshop, 20 guys in this fucking shop, and his nickname's Kid because he's the youngest one, and he fucking hated it. So everybody called him Kid. Like it was just classic, like fucking with a new guy.
Yep.
And now he's like going to be 50. I'm like, God damn, time flies, huh? But yeah, yep, it's incredible.
You should fuck with him and tell him you want the hardware all over the place.
No, he already put the hardware on.
Oh, did he?
Oh no, I'm
Ask if he can move him.
Greg. So I was thinking about getting all new doors. All new doors. I don't like these ones.
You put the hardware on wrong.
Bro, he was so pissed. Hannah's like, he has a specific way to do everything, and he will take time to make sure everything looks perfect. And I'm like, bro, it is like it's Greg, and then there's pieces of my dad. Because my dad's like real anal about like cleanliness and how things look because you're in people's houses. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck, dude. Over the top. Yeah. So if anybody wants a kitchen, Feroce Mason Enterprises. Kenton Kitchens. They took over Kenton Kitchens, which was my dad. Feroce Mason Enterprises. They're in Lower Borough, right next to the Sheets on Craigdale Road. Mm-hmm. Go get a kitchen. Maybe a bathroom. Maybe tell them to go fuck themselves. I don't know. It won't work for Mike. Don't tell Mike to go fuck himself. Oh, man. But no, then we have the painters. They paint really well.
Do they?
They're fans of the podcast. So they were working for a company for a while, and they've been friends for a while. And they just decided, like, fuck it. There's enough work out there. We're going to start our own painting company. And they do a really good job.
Do they?
They cut in everything. I'm like, fuck, dude, those are straight lines.
See, because like I haven't gotten painting work done at the house because my dad hasn't been out because he's the only one that I'll let touch my house.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I just don't. I'm good enough. I don't have the time.
No, dude.
But I need a painter.
Miller Homan. That's name's Kyle and Cam. Mm-hmm. Bro. They cut everything in, and I'm like, those are straight lines. And I was just watching how they did everything, And they're. I know they want to do a good job because they're fans of the podcast, and they buy shit from us all the time. And bro, they're really good. So if you need painting, Miller Homan Painting, good dudes. We'll put their number in the YouTube bio. Mm-hmm. We'll put them in there. If you're in the area, we live in Western PA. In the Murraysville, Delmont area.
Like eastern Western PA.
Yeah, east of Pittsburgh. Yeah. On the west side of Pennsylvania. South, but north. And a little bit west, but east.
But mostly east of the west.
Central.
We're like the
west of Central.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, good call. No, but they do a really good job.
Now that everyone knows where we live, fuck.
I know, fuck. Oh man. And then the excavating company out, dude. The excavators, dude, they are fucking special people. There's Deemer Construction. It's the dad who's about my age, or my dad's age, Sam, and then his kids. And they're out right next to us. And this fucking dude, man, I was like, I need some trees taken out and stacked up there because I want to build a detached garage. This and that. Gave me a great price, and he realized that like we're neighbors practically. You know, in the country, everybody's a neighbor.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, my son will come up, rip and tear. This fucking dude was ripping and tearing. Did things so fast. Made me want to learn how to operate equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did an outstanding job, and the fucking dude, just solid people. Mm-hmm. I've been dying to find good contractors, and I know my dad's good, but I fucking hate him sometimes. But the painters and these dirt guys, Deemer Construction, fuck yeah.
No, we've had good luck with finding good people lately.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really happy about it.
But as we talked about this morning, like they just show up. Like they just come. Like fucking I get home from work yesterday, driveway's completely ripped apart. Like driveway guys just decide this is the week, this is the time.
Hey, we had some time, finish your job early.
Yeah.
We're come finish your driveway.
I was like, okay, great. I was like, when are you paving? They're like, Friday. I'm like, tomorrow. I was like, tomorrow, Friday. They're like, yep. They're like, is that okay? I'm like, all your shit's here, dude. I see 3 Bobcats, a fucking asphalt, like whatever you want to call it, the paver. There's a trailer out in the cul-de-sac. I'm like, oh, fuck. I was like, you guys are here. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
Yep. Them, the gutter guy just showing up, even though we never talked to him a day in our life. We
left him a message?
Left him a message that we needed him to come out, and then he just showed up a week later.
Hey, cool, man.
Yep. It's funny, man.
It's good. It's because I talked to him all, and the painters getting started. They're like, they're just chomping at the bit. They're loving it because they're getting more and more busy, and it's like it's cool because right now is a great time, and especially in our area, if you're any type of contractor or handyman, bro, there's a ton of work to be done.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that need good people to show the fuck up and do it, and then we're like, oh, you just show up, and they're like, fuck yeah. I think we give off that vibe though. Mm-hmm. Like the Deemers, whenever they were, he's like, hey, he's like, we'll just come by since we're right down the road. We'll just come by in like evenings and some weekends. You don't need to like. I'm like, bud. I was like, nobody's obviously fucking right there because we have just a ton of open property. Everything's getting prepped. I was like, you can leave the excavator and a bobcat there. I don't give a fuck. You come do whatever you want to. Great, man. And then they just show up in the evenings and the weekends like they said they would, and they're fucking having at it. I'm like, man, good motherfuckers. They're cool too.
Yep.
The one guy, Josh, his son has a Jeep Grand Cherokee diesel.
Yeah.
Jeep Grand Cherokee. He deleted it. It was one of the coolest vehicles I've ever saw in my life.
I actually never really saw one in person.
Bro, I'm like, he came in the one day to ask how everything looked. And I was like, I just need the trees in the back taken down because they were fucking huge trees. And I was like, if we could knock those down so I can move some dirt myself. And I look over and I'm like, is that a diesel Jeep Grand Cherokee? He's like, yeah. I was like, is it deleted? And he's like, yeah. You deleted a Jeep Grand Cherokee? This is awesome. He's like, I want one. He's like, bro, they're super hard to find. They're made. I didn't know Jeep Grand Cherokees came in a diesel.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law would love that.
Bro, I was like, it sounded cooler than any other vehicle I've ever heard. I'm like, this is the fucking coolest thing in the world. I want one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Super cool.
Yeah.
But apparently the dad, I was asking people like from gymnastics, Mike from gymnastics, and a couple other people. I was like, you know Sam Deemer? And they're like, he's like, yeah. He's like, he's a wild man back in the day. I'm like, really? And they're like, oh yeah, fucker used to drag race all the time. I was like, man, do you imagine like, the dude's he's definitely like late 50s, early 60s. And he's a fucking awesome dude. But I'm like, you can tell he's super excited in the morning, just like my dad.
Yeah.
Fucking ready to go to work, ready to make money, ready to fucking kill it. Always happy and just, yeah, let's do this. Let's fucking go. And I'm like, it's my kind of guy. I'm like, him when he was a young man, old cars drag racing. Could you imagine how cool that would have been?
He was able to harness that energy into work.
Oh,
like,
dude.
thankfully. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, but like one guy, Max Proviano, he came over and dug a water line for me. Also, another guy that's just fucking starting to do some side hustling, killing it. And he's like, oh yeah, dude. He's like, apparently they'd go down to, I can't remember the road he said, but the road at nighttime, like middle of the night, nobody be around. You know, it was fucking 50 years ago, 40 years ago. Everything's shut down. They'd fucking rip up and down this road. People would be lined up. I'm like, it's like actual old time racing. He's like, fuck yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit now.
No.
You got to go to actually racetrack. You can't do it on the road. Well, you can, but not like that.
No. Ever since Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Fucking Mark Sinclair fucked it all up.
Yep. Fucking street racers.
Bro. Oh, man. Good time.
Love
awesome.
cars.
Yeah, so price of muscle cars, like new ones. The Mustangs
fuck!
and
I
the
want
Corvettes right now.
I
They're
know.
Fucking stupid expensive.
I wanted to tell you my buddy that I met in Florida, Matt, the Viper guy.
Yeah.
He just sold his vet.
C7, C6.
I don't know anything about it. He said ended up with 11 G's more than I paid for it brand new, and that's after putting about 4,000 actual track miles on it. And I'm like, holy fuck. He's like, dude, I'd be an idiot not to fucking get rid of it right now.
Every car is going for stupid money.
Yep.
It's unreal. They are asking GT 500s for 20 to 30 G's over MSRP.
Mm-hmm. It's because you can't get them. You can't order them. And that goes for any car. My sister-in-law tried to go get a Wrangler. She can't get a Wrangler back home. There's no Wranglers.
What?
She can't order a Wrangler. They're not taking any orders right now. Like, you can't order a vehicle. Not even for next year. You can't order it. She's like, she's like, nothing special. Not like, couldn't order that. Couldn't order a Grand Cherokee.
What?
And there's nothing back home, apparently.
What?
Eastern PA, nothing back home. No cars. Yep.
Making me feel like I should buy stuff.
That's why I've been buying everything.
You probably sell all the cars you have for at least 10 to 20 grand more than you pay.
I could make a Kelly right now.
Probably.
Yep.
You sell everything that you have and make like 150, 200 grand just from the cars.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Like, no profit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, profit that much.
Yeah.
Because gross revenue is way higher with all them fucking things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. When you look at it that way, it kind of made me sick.
I never really thought of it collectively from a financial standpoint. I just think, 5 cars. That actually made me a little sick. It's all right. I'll get over it. I'll work through that one. Let's go buy something. I saw some dude in the demo crew.
Yeah,
he went in for like the base model ride and left with the fucking top tier. He's like, I sat in it. I pulled a Bob.
I felt like Bob. I'm like, it's like classic Bob move.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Don't let me sit in it.
No, Bob sits in it. It's over.
Yep.
Oh fuck, is that funny? It's a riot. It's a riot. Good times. Yeah, I got to hear back from a friend about a car because I might get something. I'm waiting to hear back from him. I got to take a look at it.
I think I heard about it.
I'm bummed. I hope it works out. Hope it is what I think it is.
It's definitely a car.
That it is.
Probably has 4 wheels.
4 wheels.
5 counting the steering wheel.
5. Yeah.
2.
Turn the key.
Yep. Ignition.
Starts. Loud noises.
Yep.
Does it have
Power.
seats? Huh? Does it have seats?
Has seats. 2 in the front and a row in the back.
Ooh. Trunk.
Yep. Trunk. You put stuff in there.
Does it have a windshield?
Windshield, it does.
How many doors?
2 doors. Plus a trunk and a hood.
So 4 doors.
4 opening door things.
Radio?
Radio? Who needs a radio? Yeah. Has a radio. Actually, only has a radio. Doesn't have a cassette player. Doesn't have a 8-tracks. Doesn't even have a port to plug new shit in.
Wow.
Ooh.
Old
Can't
school.
charge the phone.
Nope. Mm-mm.
You don't need your phone in there.
No, where we're going, we don't need phones.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm bummed. Hope it's super cool. I hope it works out.
Gas tank.
Has a gas tank.
Cool. You can fuel it to go.
Yep.
So it's not electric.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I love all the mechanics that like to correct us basing on saying motor or engine. And
Yeah.
hey, I don't. Whatever's under my hood, it's fast, and I think it's cool.
Yeah. I don't.
It
If
might
you
be a
haven't
motor
noticed,
or an engine.
I'm good at three things: lifting weights, and making money.
Oh, what's the third?
What's the third? That's funny.
Classic Nicholson.
Yeah,
There.
classic Phil move there. How fucking funny is that guy?
I love it took his entire career for people to know he's a badass.
How is that possible? Like, the internet is wild. Phil Mickelson has become, like, if anybody's in the golf, like, all of a sudden we became fucking golfers. But the golf memes are funny as fuck. Golfing is a fucking riot.
It is.
I feel like it's always been like, the rich people sport, which it is because it's fucking expensive to golf. But it is a sport full of fucking degenerates.
Oh yeah.
Full of degenerates on the course, getting ripped. Nobody's good at golf. I thought like people were good. I thought like whenever you see people out on the course, like we have like 20 golf courses in this area, but like you drive by and see the fucking parking lot's packed, and I'm like, man, there's that many people good at golf? No, nobody's good at golf.
5% of that parking lot might be okay.
Yeah. Golf's like the sport where you like look at people based on their outfits, and you're like, oh fuck, he's good, and then he hits the ball, and you're like, damn.
I must be the best out there. Though.
Yeah, equipment guy right here.
Yeah,
Nicest everything. Really good shots. Maybe like 5% of the round.
Yep.
I'm at like 2%.
We're in the 2 to 7%.
When I fucking can get a hold of one, man, it goes. But if
I ever am at a hole where you need to play a mean slice,
Bob's your man.
I'm putting it on.
If there's a fucking dog leg right, Bob will kill that.
There's a 300-yard dog leg right
Bob.
with a bunch of high trees. It's
Bob.
going over them on the green. Straight. I might be 3 holes over.
Yep. Oh my God. But with Phil, like I never really followed golf. I was like, fuck golf. I could never golf. I could never because I was just too fucking big. My tits were in the way. My arms were in the way. I choked myself.
Yep.
All that. Now being downsized, normal people things. Let's go golfing. We enjoy it. It's fun. I am not good at it. This is the most intense, bullshit, cocksucking sport of all time. Nobody's good at it.
Sucks.
To be good at it, you are a patient. You could be patient and consistent. It is a big mental game.
It takes me half the round to settle in.
Yeah.
I'm not even settled in till hole 10.
It is fucking.
Dude, hole one's a disaster.
1 is a fucking nightmare. I lost a sleeve on 1 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Listen.
Dude,
when
and they weren't
Bob-
even that bad of shots. Like legit just like got lost.
Yeah.
I'm like totally findable ball.
Yeah.
Lose 3.
Yep.
Bob, listen, when Bob hits an iron perfectly, it's one of the greatest shots you'll ever see.
Yep.
But Bob off the tee is maybe 2 drives will be like, nah, you had like 4 really good drives the last
Yep.
round. The other 14 will fucking slice hard. And it's like, okay, like, how do you fix it? Well, you need somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing to fix it.
That's exactly right.
Because everything plays a role. Your stance, your shoulders, your hands, your grip, your everything.
Working on my grip.
Yeah. But anyway, so it is ruthless. We're out there. Bob's like, I've never in my life have I continued to do something that I am not good at. He's like, we're here right now, not playing well. Like, I don't want to be here. And then the next hole, fucking great drive.
Yep.
Killer iron shot. And all of a sudden, Bob's like walking. He's like, shoulders are moving. I'm like, fucking Bob's feeling it right now. Goes and hits par, and he's like, fucking good. And I'm like, this sport is ruthless. Bob wanted to quit, and all of a sudden, he's like, fuck yeah, next hole, slice.
Yep. But then I had like 3 or 4 bogeys in a row.
Yeah.
Where the whole front, it was double, triple, or just did not even count the hole.
Oh, yeah.
The one hole I teed off, and I was like, I'm not doing this hole.
He's like, I'm done.
I'm done.
Meanwhile, I'm having a killer fucking hole when we're riding together. I'm like, man, fuck, how do I do this? And then, yeah, it's tough.
Yep.
It's rough.
Funny sport, dude.
Yeah.
It is a riot. It's a riot. It's funny because we like even we're on the. I get the whole business on the course thing because Pat he's still fucking on his phone texting, taking calls. They're still fucking selling. They're still doing their shit, and it's like, man, on it. It's a riot. Yeah, once a week.
I have a lesson today. Fix some of that shit.
Yeah, Kevin. We met Kevin. He's the guy.
It's going to save my life.
Yeah, Kevin and Sean.
Just save my slice, please.
Yeah, he's going to. He's a cool cat too, man.
If I can't fix it, I'm better off abandoning it completely and playing irons off every tee box. I don't care if it's 550 yards.
Yep.
Irons. Yep.
7.
7 iron.
I can hit
7 off the tee, 3 wood off the fairway.
Right to the green. Putt with the 7.
Yep.
Listen, I can hit the fuck out of the driver whenever, like 40% of the time I can hit a 275, 300-yard drive. 7 iron, I can hit that one.
Yep.
And then the putter.
Need
My
a couple
three-
3-wood, good 3-wood shots.
So it depends on the day. One day I had great 3-wood, like following couple times. Not my club.
So not often do I see a use for my 48, but my last lesson, all we worked on for an hour was my 48. So when that fucking club has to come out of the bag,
Yep.
I strike the fuck out of that ball. It's
He
like
was
the
so
most
excited.
perfect shot. I'm like 48 time. Here we go. Right on the green or right outside the green. Perfect swing, good contact.
It's a fucking riot.
So we were golfing
I'll-
on Sunday.
I'll use that once around.
yeah, once around.
Yeah.
Once.
Literally once.
We were golfing on Sunday, and I took a practice swing, then I ended up shanking it, right? And Joe, Lydia's husband, just goes, man, you really hit the ball like shit when you take a practice swing. Try to just go up and swing. So you're thinking about it too much. So I go up the next swing, hit it perfect, right? And it was on the green. So the next hole, I go up to tee off, and I took a practice swing. He goes, dude, you just fucked it up. And I was like, no, I didn't. Teed off, lost in the woods.
Yep.
I was like, damn, it's really true.
I stopped taking the practice swing. He said the same shit.
Yep.
Bob has the nicest practice swing in the game, by the way.
It sounds perfect.
Oh, it
Yeah.
looks like a pro.
Like
Yeah.
the way the iron sounds off like a tee box or the fairway,
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, dude, this guy knows how to golf.
yeah,
And then it all goes away. Like it goes away completely.
Yeah.
it's gone. Yeah.
I don't know what happens between.
I'm just.
It's like when you get confidence, it just drops you down again.
If I could hit like 7 balls from the one spot I'm hitting each time I have to hit the ball, I'd be really good.
Yep.
But you can't. You just get 1.
Yeah.
That way, therefore, I'm not good. It's funny as fuck because it's just something that it's supposed to be relaxing, but it's kind of not. But it kind of is. I don't take it too serious. I can't take it serious. How am I supposed to take it serious? This is a sport that it takes fucking like to be good at it. You have to start when you're at such a young age. That's like somebody going, "Yeah, I'm 16 years old, but I'm going to start gymnastics." I'm like, "No, you're not. You can't. You can't start and expect to be good at it.
It's really tough.
It's really tough. This is the same type of thing. It is a perishable skill that if you don't do it, you're going to lose it. You don't use it, you lose it, and that's a sport.
Fuck, I worked at a golf course for 6 years. We played almost every day. And I played well while I was there.
Yeah.
1 year that like after I stopped working there, I went golf with my dad. Couldn't fucking hit a ball. Can't use my driver anymore. Driver was my big game back then.
It is. I think it's funny as fuck. It's a ride.
It is fun.
Miniature putt-putt's fun. Top golf is a blast. And then you go out on 18 and you're like, fuck, this is not top golf. Big old guy sport, though. I get that.
I like light beer when I'm golfing too.
Yeah.
I can't drink it anywhere else. Actually, I drank light beer over the weekend.
Yeah.
Some Corona Lights.
Oh, nice.
Just enjoyable.
Yeah, I enjoy Corona.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if their sales are up or down.
I was thinking about how bad like their SEO and like website searches fucked them.
Oh, it had to.
Because I forget what I was looking up, but I was looking up something about Corona. And like if you just search Corona, like you don't see beer anywhere.
That's what I was going to do.
And it's like, holy fuck, like they were a one-word search for forever. Now you have to say Corona beer.
It goes Corona Sunrise, Corona Symptoms, Corona Seltzer, Corona Beer in my search.
Yep. But I'm like, I wonder how bad that affected.
There's probably a lawsuit in there somewhere.
Probably.
Who you suing?
I don't know.
Look at this. It says, whenever it pops up, it said Corona, but and then coronavirus disease, all the bullshit. But at the top of the page, there's a picture of Corona beer to let everybody know, like, hey,
listen,
if you were looking for the beer, it's right there. Let's click the beer. Corona beer.
Parenthesis beer.
Yeah.
not
Is this what you meant?
not fake virus.
Corona Extra is a pale lager produced by a Mexican brewery, Cerveza.
Mm-hmm.
Cerveceria. It's much longer than I thought.
That's
Modelo.
what she said.
Hey, do you ever have the
She
absolute?
never said that to me.
She did. She
Actually, one time.
there was that one time.
I actually thought your dick was going to be way smaller given how short you are. It's actually not a bad dick.
Thank you.
I'll work with this. I actually kind of like this. I'm not going to leave you the fuck alone now. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Get out of here.
You guys ever have the absolute seltzers?
No.
Absolute. Like the Absolute Vodka Seltzers?
Absolute vodka seltzers.
Like, is it the state store? Or the...
It's a state
no,
store.
huh?
Okay. Might be my favorite.
Wait, we got them here the one day.
Did we?
The sugary one.
No, this doesn't have any shit in it.
Oh, really?
Kim got them over the weekend.
Uh-huh.
They are amazing.
Really?
So refreshing. Like I could pound those.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's vodka, though.
I think they're like 5 to 6%.
Oh, okay. That's better than most. The big ones are usually like 7 or 8.
But like really refreshing summertime flavors, like a cucumber melon.
Oh, boy.
And
the cucumber accents the water in such a way.
I think about that every time like I see that now. Like a strawberry rosemary.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You getting all high end over there on us, Bob?
They're basic as fuck, but they're I don't know.
They're
like-
delicious.
They're like water.
Whenever you're by the pool like that, it's that everybody likes to fuck with the people with the seltzers. Like, oh, you're a guy drinking a seltzer. Listen, dickhead. I'm by the pool, all right? I'm by the pool. My lady's over here shoving her fucking pants up her ass cheeks. I'm staying light in the belly because I am eating and fucking that later, okay? I'm not getting all bloated and fucking eating pizza and shit by the pool. No, staying fresh, light, and I'm fucking later.
Yep, seltzers, fruit.
You see me drinking seltzers, that means I'm fucking eating ass and fucking hard that day. That's my goal.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't do that with a beer belly.
What am I going to do? Get all bloated with 6 beers in my belly? No. I'm going to get fucking tanked, burn one, eat that ass, and fuck her shit up. Yep. Then we're going to go out for a nice steak dinner later. That's vacation. I can't wait. Yeah, that was somebody asked in the fucking things about eating ass. The thing.
Oh yeah, the questions.
on the Axe and Sledge questions. They're like, does Seth eat ass? I'm like, what fucking kind of question is that?
Yeah.
What do you think? Fuck yeah. Eating ass, loving the woman, getting all up in there. It's good times. It's good times.
I thought I had half a bar in here.
No, you didn't. You ate it all, huh?
Yep.
That happens.
Yep. Had a giant shake and this back to back.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Getting jacked.
I needed it.
Yeah, I'm down to I'm hanging. I didn't do cardio yesterday. I didn't train yesterday. I took the day off. I was around 212.3. That's where my weight's been hanging. I think I'm up a few pounds, maybe a couple pounds. But, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Everybody's asking about the Mediterranean diet thing. It's a big question right now. It's like nobody ever heard of it. It's like an old school diet.
Just really overall balanced diet.
Very well. That's the thing. The big misconception with a lot of things, like the reason I look so good and stay like bigger, is because for literally 16 years, all I did was eat like a bodybuilder and take steroids and train really hard. So like to get rid of all the muscle mass is going to take a long time. Mm-hmm. It's not going to leave overnight. I don't train chest anymore.
You can't.
I train chest like maybe once every 2 weeks, just because I don't have a reason to train it like I do a ton of push-ups. Push-ups, I guess. You can't put push-ups into training chest. It's not training my chest. I'm just doing fucking push-ups. But I do maybe 150 to 200 every time I do a HIIT workout. Mm-hmm. So it is a lot. But like the Mediterranean diet, the whole base is health. Mm-hmm. It's not about I got to get in this amount of fucking protein, fat, and carbohydrates. I'm not worried about my macros. I eat a very well-balanced diet. I eat a good bit of fat. Mm-hmm. But the fats are oils, olives, nuts. That's my primary base right there. Like on my salads, I put a little bit of olive oil on my salad at night. I have nuts throughout the day, and then those olives just on my salad, like fucking 5 to 8 of them. You know what I mean? And I eat super light. I eat a lot of fruits. I eat a lot of veggies. I eat super light during the morning hours. I won't eat a whole lot, and then I have a snack here and there. And one peanut butter and jelly rice cake every single night. Every single fucking night. I have peanut butter and jelly rice cake.
Nice.
All natural peanut butter and all natural jelly, though. So it's good for you.
Mm-hmm. All natural rice cake.
All natural Quaker rice cake.
I do cereal at night now.
Really? What are you eating?
It's always different. Right now I have these oat cluster Cheerios. They're fucking delicious.
I love shit like that.
And then Reese's Puffs. And
big switch there, Paul.
Yeah, big switch. I just polished one off too.
I eat twice a week.
Oh, Rice Krispies, just regular Rice Krispies.
Really? You put any sweetener on it or anything?
No, I'll do a banana, like a chopped up banana in there.
You go old school 8-year-old on
like farm fed.
A little bit of farm fed?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got some flavor that way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Do you always use protein shakes as your milk?
Not always. Like if I had a shake already earlier in the day, then no. But I use coconut milk for everything.
Okay, yeah.
Unsweetened coconut milk.
Yeah.
The macros are really good, and it doesn't.
No almond milk, huh?
No, can't.
It'd kill you.
No nut milks.
Nope.
I didn't try oat milk yet.
Apparently, it's pretty good. A lot of people. I know Bradley Martin likes it. I saw something about him and oat milk.
That's probably why he's so big.
Yeah, he is a big man.
He is.
Yeah, very large.
Yep.
I feel like he's the big brother of all the people he hangs out with.
Yeah.
Like the much older big brother.
Yep.
Because he's still a bro.
It's a good role.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like it works really well for him because he mentors a lot of these young guys. Because whether you you can term him whatever you want, like the fuck boy, like the California kids and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, he is in a solid role of teaching these young kids to work really fucking hard in the gym.
He's very, very positive dude.
He is.
Yeah.
And I see him, I'm like, yeah, you guys are a bunch of fuck-offs, but I'm like, he's playing a role.
It's
He
funny.
is a role. It's really great. Fucking riot. It's a riot.
I know, because it is that fuckboy mentality, but he does it differently.
That's what I mean. It's
even
not,
his apparel. It's
his apparel is pretty nice.
They do a good job.
He's doing a good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
But because California is not Western PA. You took somebody from California and brought him here, you'd be like, you're from California. you bring him Sam Deemer. You brought somebody from here, you'd be like, that's a real person. like just hardcore blue collar Western PA is much different than California.
Yes.
But anyway, his role in super positive. All the kids there that he's working with work really hard. Brennan Schaub's training over at Zoo Culture now.
Saw that.
Super cool. Man, he's another fucking riot. I would love to fucking hang out with him. I think it'd be a fucking long night. I think it'd be a really rough morning. It'd be a good time. Yeah, good times.
What a weird week.
Yep. Start on Tuesday.
Ending on Friday.
Kind of. Got a lot of stuff going on. It's a big month for us.
Yep.
A lot of we are early July, everybody. We will be releasing some really great stuff from Axe and Sledge. Actually, from this month, we're going to be releasing some really great stuff from Axe and Sledge. I believe the third week of, possibly the second week of June, we'll be releasing some new products from Axe and Sledge, and then the All-American Roughneck release at the very end of this month.
Yep.
June 24th.
Yes.
Thursday, 8 p.m. Custom tank tops.
Yes.
Brand new custom tank tops that are fucking awesome.
Fire.
They're fucking, listen, we have custom tank tops and custom shorts. Two things that, whenever you do custom apparel, my hat goes off to a lot of people that do really good custom work with apparel. Like, you can do custom work, but to do it well is difficult. I can have anything made a certain way, yes, but the material, the cut, the design, every little detail matters in custom stuff. And big thing for us was like durability. You know what I mean? Whenever you spend your money on something, we want it to be really nice. Well, the tank tops that we have are the perfect barbecue and workout tank tops.
They're great for both.
Listen, the tank tops that we normally use, they fucking piss me off because of one thing. Whenever I sweat in them, whenever you sweat in a tank top and it starts to droop, really pisses me off. Or I'm at like a barbecue and I start sweating and it starts to get like a droop on it or anything.
And you start going like this.
The cotton, because it's cotton, okay? The new material that we have is like, it doesn't stick to your body like some of the moisture wicking stuff does. And it's not cotton, so it doesn't like stick to you and droop. No. Yeah, I worked out in it in the last training video. You stretch it out and it fucking right back to the way it is.
Yep.
Awesome.
Legit.
Yep. It's great cut. Good for barbecues. Good for picnics. Good for working out. Stupid exciting.
Fucking.
Good for fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can leave it on during fucking and you'll still look good while you're on top or on bottom.
Yep.
Or from behind in the mirror. Like, she'll look at you and be like, that fucking tank top.
Sick tank top.
Accents your dick in such a way. I love it.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Yep.
Big deal.
Fire shorts.
Killer shorts.
Shits on the last shorts.
It was like they're summertime shorts. Looking for things to be able to wear working out, hanging out, no shirt on, just the shorts outside.
Zippered pocket.
Zippered pockets in case you're doing activities. Good for karate. Good for basketball, football, baseball.
Yard sports.
You could do anything in these shorts.
Chip and putt.
You can go to the course and chip. No shirt on, just the shorts. No shoes. You won't get kicked out.
Great flexibility.
Move like a fucking cat.
Yep.
Really good.
Lots of like dick room.
Tons of dick room. You know, the great thing is with my dick now, my legs are getting a little smaller. So now, like, it's finding its normal place. Because before, as a bodybuilder, and every bodybuilder knows with big legs, like when your legs get so big, it pushes your balls and dick out and makes it really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a stranglehold on them.
Kind of just like rather than like dangling. Like your dick and balls like between your legs. No, your legs are so big that they stick together all the time. So then your dick and balls just kind of sit there. And then you have to wear like good underwear to make sure that your dick doesn't all get pushed around and fucking all weird looking or weird feeling in your pants.
Yeah.
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 Really excited about it. It's one of the better things about having my legs getting smaller. More dick and ball room. My balls aren't that big anymore though. Given the fact that I abused steroids for a while.
I'll do it.
Testicular atrophy. Yep.
Shrinkage of the testy. That's science term.
That's science, yeah. Yeah, that's what the doctors call it. Shrinkage of the testes. I have that. But I don't need to take any HCG. I don't need none of that shit in my fucking life. Because then I'll have more kids. Or more kids.
Stuff works.
It does. Lots of HCG. Eat some Clomid, some oxytocin. And we fucking blowing loads for miles.
Holy
man.
shit.
Build up in there, babe.
It's like a shooting range.
Fucking geyser over here. Mount St. Helens. Yeah, babe, build up for a week. I've been taking fucking 5,000 IUs HCG every day for the past week. Jesus Christ. Yep.
You're welcome.
You did such a good job. Look at his load.
My God.
I feel like Johnny Sins in the movies. Fuck. Yeah, no, the HRT clinic that I work with is fucking outstanding.
Yep.
Outstanding. Really great products. Really great lab. Some of the products that they're coming out with, it's so much great things about HRT. Doing some work with them, so we're gonna be. I'll talk more about it here in probably about a month about everything that's going on. But yeah, you can get anything. I didn't know you get like anything. You can get like anything.
Mm-hmm.
You get your blood work done. You get looked at by a doc.
Just had blood work done yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Did you get it back yet?
No, not yet.
No.
Nope. It was
Probably might 24
today,
hours.
Probably
Yeah.
today or tomorrow.
Yeah, 24 to 48 hours back. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm curious to see it.
Yeah.
Everything looked good the first time, or did you get it not done the first time?
No, I did. It looked awesome. Like everything looked great. Like I don't know all the shit, but the only thing that was low was my test. And,
Yeah.
got me on the right dosing. So I think this is to see,
Where
make sure
you're at.
everything stabilizes. And
Nice.
Yeah, I feel awesome though.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
It's great.
And just knowing I'm taking
Real testosterone.
legitimate testosterone, yeah.
Really good.
Hmm. And like minimal, which is awesome.
I really like pharmaceutical grade testosterone. I wish I could take more of it sometimes.
I know. I was like, hey, Kim, I was like, you just want to throw one in there real quick.
Yeah, we'll do 2 a week.
We can each do one.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll all do one.
I'm hoping it comes back low.
So, oh man, no, but it's cool because there's Anavar, there's Winstrol. You can get any range of the type of dick pill. HRT clinics are made for men to feel like men, and be watched over by a doctor. For a lot of bodybuilders out there, like competitive bodybuilders or people that like to blast, like you need to take care of your shit. That's one big thing right now that I'm talking to him about is like there needs to be a plan for these types of people because they do. They're like, yes, because whenever you're blasting or if you're a guy that likes to do 1 or 2 cycles a year, you need to go get your shit checked, bud.
Yes.
And the big thing is people are like, well, I don't like going to the doctors because then it's on my record. Well, bud, you know anything about HIPAA laws? I don't know much, but they can't just give your fucking information away.
Right.
It's kind of illegal. So you can go to a place that's like, yes, this is where you fucked up. This is what you have to stop doing. This is what you should be doing. And then whenever you're doing your thing, like go do your thing and then come back and we'll get you all straightened out again. And then a lot of people are also about fertility.
Yep.
Like they want to know, like, what do I do? And then they're like, well, I don't want to go to a fertility clinic, but if these guys do some type of fertility work, well, guess what? They have HCG. They have a lot of people. There's a lot more erectile dysfunction in bodybuilding than people think, and it has to do a lot with the amount of testosterone you're taking, your antidepressant or your anti-estrogens. Like those play a big role. And then on top of that, mental health comes into play because when you're on a bunch of chemicals like this, it's going to have a role in what's going to go on with your head. So you're blasting a bunch of fucking tests. You're taking too much anti-estrogens. If you're taking too much anti-estrogens, your head's going to be a mess.
Yep.
Hence, a lot of people on prep, as they get further and further, your anti-E's are higher and higher, you turn into a fucking head case. All of a sudden, you're taking 1,000 mgs a test, and you're fucking blasting your anti-E's, and you're like, my dick still don't get hard. Well, bud, we have a hormone imbalance right now. It is a problem within bodybuilding that isn't spoken about a whole lot because there's not a whole lot explaining it other than your hormones are a fucking nightmare. Hence, one of the reasons to make sure you get everything checked out.
Yep.
Because bodybuilding is ruthless on the body. I feel so much better right now eating the foods the way I eat and taking the amount of testosterone I'm taking. Right now, I take 200 mg of testosterone a week. It's phenomenal. I want to take like 3, though. They won't know.
I'll just run out early and be fucked.
Hey,
Kinda.
I need you to send me some more.
Shh. We actually have to document this, Seth.
Fuck. Well, document it and then shut the fuck up.
No, it's good to know where my shit's at.
It's
With me doing keto for 8 months last year, and then all the endurance stuff, and God knows taking different testosterones over the years. I'm glad I at least know a baseline.
liver, kidneys, heart, blood pressure. Obviously, was my big thing. The whole reason that I eat the way I do is because of my blood pressure and my red blood cell count, hemoglobin, hematocrit. Those are things that, like, if you don't pay attention to them, like I guess how people died on my mom's side of the family. They died of heart failure, strokes, high blood pressure. That's what runs on my mom's side of the family.
Yep.
And if I'm 36 years old and I have like strong signs that way, hey,
Time to clean it up.
probably take care of your shit. And that's the diet part where I'm not so much concentrated on the macros. I'm more concentrated on the types of foods that I eat and eating enough where I feel good, my blood work looks good, because I really do want to do some crazy deadlifting one day, but I can't just, well, I know how I'm going to get stronger if I'm just taking 200 mgs of test a week. Like, that's where I'm at forever. At some point, you have to understand you're done. I'm done. So I'm going to have to eat to train to get stronger and bigger. Well, I know what the food's going to mean, and if my blood work isn't under control now, and then I go start eating a certain way with more carbohydrates, more proteins, more fats, like, I know what's going to occur, and I want to make sure that I'm able to balance things out and I look good, and then throughout that process I continue to get my blood work done and see what occurs. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to fucking die if I'm eating healthy foods and taking my recommended dose of testosterone, not fucking anything up, not being dumb. But I still want to do some wild shit. It's part of me. I got to do a little bit of crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to be able to monitor it and watch it occur. It's still a science experiment. This time I'm monitoring it and not just blasting a bunch of fucking gear and being like, yeah, which was a lot of fun. I look at bodybuilders now and I'm like, man, I just want to be like, so what do you feel like? I miss that feeling. Like, I know exactly what I feel like then.
I feel like shit, but awesome.
Training was nuts. My brother, I saw him over the weekend. We were having a picnic at my parents' house, and he's like, he's looking at me, and he's like, looking good. And I'm like, fuck you, Jake. And he's like, no, man. He's like, I was thinking the other day. He's like, you used to be huge.
Yeah.
He's like, you were a fucking oven. He's like, I remember just looking at you. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I remember when you were fucking slamming Slen. He's like, you were 245, 248 pounds, fucking jammed. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I was getting a little nervous for you. I'm like, why? And he's like, because insulin's bad.
Yes.
I'm like, but it's awesome.
It's bad if you don't need it.
Some of
Like,
some
really
of
bad.
my greatest workouts of all time were whenever I fucking was slamming a Slen.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It's funny, not a lot of bodybuilders, they act like they don't take it. It's weird. Like, we fucking take a ton of gear, but then you're like, no, I don't take insulin. I'm like, but you can only take 2 grams of test for so long before, like, you need more. Slin's a big part of it. Slin's fun.
Out of all the drugs, that's the one no one wants to talk about.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's the most anabolic compound you can fucking take. It's guaranteed to make you grow. It's just super, super, super dangerous because it can kill you if you don't do it right.
Yeah, like
That's-
first time.
Yeah. Oh, if you don't know what you're doing, you're fucked. Like Demo Day. I created Demo Day. Whenever Pat and I formulated it, I was like, I want it to feel like you just took insulin, but didn't.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, what's it feel like? I'm like, awesome. It's like, come on, Dick. So with Demo Day, that was part of the whole fucking, that's part of all the carbohydrates, the cyclic dextrin and the carb 10, and then that was part of putting in the glycer pump. Because I wanted you to feel so swollen, like a skin stretching pump was going to occur. And that's why Demo Day has that effect. Like, dude, a half a scoop of Demo Day in your pre-workout, and you get with hydraulic, you get a fucking wild pump. You don't even need a full fucking scoop. You full scoop it with 2 scoops of hydraulic, you're fucking jammed. You're like, fuck, am I swollen? That is a very minute feeling of what insulin felt like. Fucking swollen and jammed. Used to fucking take 10 IUs of Slin and 125 grams of carbohydrates pre-workout. Another 50 to 75 grams of carbohydrate powder intra-workout. And then another 10 IUs of Slin post-workout with 125 grams of carbohydrates and a shake with my aminos. And then go home and eat full meal with 100 grams of carbs and 50 grams of protein. So within a 3.5 to 4 hour window, I was getting in over 500 grams of carbohydrates on my training days with Sled.
Nice. Holy fuck.
Why were you so round? Well.
And utilizing every gram of it.
So whenever I was doing it, it was a big part because like I learned how my body operated. I learned how it worked. Everybody is different. On my Slend days, I never ate fat. Egg whites, protein powder. No, egg whites, no protein powders. I would use egg whites, chicken. That's it. Carbohydrate powders because you need rapid glycogen loading because you're taking insulin. It has to happen fast. Mm-hmm. But pre-workout, I would eat rice. I'd only eat rice and potatoes. Mm-hmm. Those were my 2 carbohydrate sources. I'd eat probably 750 to 1,000 grams of carbohydrate days on the days when I was running 30 IUs of Slin a day. I'd run 10 in the mornings, 10 in the mornings with fucking 12 egg whites. I do 12 egg whites, 12 egg whites with 2 cups of white rice, 75-gram carbohydrate shake, and then, I'd slam 10 IUs of Slin pre-meal, eat all that, and then see how I felt. I might throw a banana in there. Mm-hmm. And then 2.5, 3 hours later, I'd eat again, chicken and white rice, 2 cups. Then I'd have a third meal, chicken, 2 cups of white rice. Hour and a half, 2 hours later, I'd train. And pre-training, I'd slam 10 more units, 10 more IUs of Slin with the carbs, like I just said. Go home, and that night I would eat chicken, 2 more cups of white rice, or a potato, like 10 to 15 ounce potato.
I remember the amount of rice we'd run through when me and Jay would come out to shoot videos. Like we'd shoot 3 or 4 workout videos in a week.
Bro.
We're going through fucking...
Probably 10 pounds of rice.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Bro, whenever I was 245 pounds, like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, it was fucking... No, man, that was 4 or 5 years ago.
There wasn't a meal without a large portion of rice.
No, even before I went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Before I went to bed, I'd be eating rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would just be carbs. Yeah. Or you'd go back for another whole plate of carbs.
It was so much fun. I remember the one video. I remember how... I haven't watched that video. I just have it in my head. There's certain images that I have from that workout. We're reviewing that video. I haven't watched it in forever.
Which one is it?
The one when I train chest and I'm in a stringer. I'm in the camo stringer.
I know exactly what.
That fucking workout, I was jammed. I remember slammed 10 IUs of Slin right before that workout.
That'd be funny to film you watching and reviewing that video.
We're gonna review my own videos.
Do that.
Let's review my own videos.
Like your reaction to it now.
Yeah, like all the fucking things, like people react to other people's shit.
It'd be funny.
React to mine.
Yeah.
I'll run through everything I did. I remember everything. I probably have it written down somewhere. I might have it in an old phone because I have all in my old notes. I think I have.
Get Jay to review it too. It'd be so funny. We'd be like, Jay, use this song. And he'd have to listen to that fucking song for like 4 days over and over. And he's like, dude,
He's like, I listened to that song 2,000 fucking times.
Like, this is devil music. Get this out of here.
Motherfucker. That time is whenever I was going, the shit I was going through in my life at that time was fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that time period, everybody, of those old videos was whenever I was going through the most heavy shit I've ever been through in my entire life. Mm-hmm. Whenever you listen to the music and you see the intensity, I was going through very intense moments with my ex and my children and becoming a single dad. The fucking amount of horrible, bad, fucked up drug shit that was in my life was fucking unreal. That's where Deadlifts and Gummy Bears came from. Mm-hmm. I had some serious fucking shit going on, and I'm like, I'm gonna lift fucking weights, and you have to understand that. And intensity is my MO. Mm-hmm. Intensity is me, mm-hmm. And at that time I was like, fucking steroids, food, gummy bears, training. That was my life. That's who I was. Mm-hmm. And that's the big transition period of now of me not taking steroids. Like, I say not taking them because, listen, everybody, like, yes, I'm still taking testosterone. But in that review video, I will tell everybody exactly what the fuck I was taking and how much. Mm-hmm. Because I don't got nothing to lie about now. I'll tell you exactly what I was doing. I'll tell you where the fuck I put it. I'll tell you how I felt. I'll tell you everything. Mm-hmm. Review video. Fuck yeah. I got to have it written down exactly because I have a pretty good pretty good memory of what I was running because it was some of the craziest times I was running some shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's times whenever it's like
3-hour chest workout.
Bro.
Like, we get there at like 8:15, 8:30. Train 2 hours, 3 hours.
That's the thing is, whenever we're talking about it, like, that was my shit. Everybody's like, oh, I never trained more than 45 minutes to an hour. Great. Good for you. I'm happy. Mm-hmm. But me, I'm not just here to get big. I'm here to work some shit out of my life. Mm-hmm. I'm working out because I need to. Why do you train for 2 hours? Why not? Why are you fucking with me? Why don't you mind your own business? Seth, why were you just so round and big? Well, let me tell you. Come and train with me. It's like those are the things that at the time I wish we had more up close and personal things. But like, I was working things out in my head and trying to figure out what to do because it was just such a crazy time. Mm-hmm. Intensity is all I know because life is intense, and I was getting kicked pretty fucking hard. We were getting thrown around. We were like a little white girl in a big Mandingo porn video. We were everywhere.
Yep. It's got a tornado.
Oh my God.
I remember it. I do very well, but like, I don't.
It's like a piece here that you just put way back here.
It's
you're
in
like,
there. It's really hard to access it.
It's like you're like, let's go back to where you grew up or something, and you're like all of a sudden walking there, and you're like, oh fuck, here it is. I remember this very distinctly. Mm-hmm. But like, you leave it back there and like forget about it on a daily basis. Yeah, it was nuts. That shit was crazy. Should have been there, Shane. You'd have loved it.
Wasn't there.
That ride in.
How about that ride in?
Fuck.
Oh my God. Good times.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to do that. I haven't watched that video. I haven't watched, there's the other one. The other one that sticks out is I was in a yellow AAR, black on yellow AAR shirt where I cut it my way. Excuse me. I remember it.
Were you training shoulders?
I think I was training chest because that's whenever I was doing fucking a ton of dips. Like the fucking swoop on the titties I was talking about in that one. Mm-hmm. Fucking wild look. I just remember a couple shots. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think the only one I was there for was the leg one at Diamond. That was crazy.
Fucking 600 rep warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get warmed up, everybody.
Yeah, I did that whole workout with you, like in the.
You did. Yeah. You did.
I was so tired after the warm up.
But here's the thing. Okay, so
I was so large then. Too.
Whenever you're thinking about like training and growing and bodybuilding and everything. Like I just explained like a very quick version of what I ate and how I ate. Like when you're eating that much food, like you have to utilize it. Mm-hmm. The whole reason I'm eating all that is to expend the energy and grow. That's what makes insulin so much fun. Like you are guaranteed to grow. But if you don't take the right amount of carbohydrates, you're going to get a little fucked up. You possibly die because you're fucking plummet.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you go hypo and die. That's not good. But I'm going to figure you out. I'm going to toy with you and play with you in a very bad, terrible, unmonitored way. But in bodybuilding, I don't give a fuck. That's what I like about it. It was like that meme I posted yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It was funny as fuck. So I started blasting. But anyway, but that's part of the fun of bodybuilding is the risk that you take for what you want. You know, that's why, you know, in bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, CrossFit, whatever the fuck, cycling, like everything. Like, you don't judge people. Everybody's there doing cool shit. You just want to do it and fucking see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, otherwise you're not releasing. You know what I mean? And a lot of bodybuilders have a lot of demons that they're working out. That's why they do it, because it's a very introverted sport. Mm-hmm. That you have to be able to work with your own shit, and you know, in bodybuilding it's all about perfection as well. Like, you're doing it so you go on stage and look perfect. Man, talk about a little bit of fucking OCD, some serious mental issues going on inside your head to want to do those things. Mm-hmm. So but I think I love it. I'm super excited about it.
I feel like all that high level in any sport is super OCD.
You're not okay.
Like, I'm overly obsessive with like how I document all my training.
Yeah.
Because like I can see where I gain an inch over a 6-week period.
Yeah.
But it's like I'll run through Kim like what I'm doing for a run. And I'll document this time and that time, and I stop my watch, and she's like, "How do you even fucking work out? Like, how do you?" I'm like, "I learned it. I don't even think about this thing anymore."
Yeah.
But I have to use it to track progress.
Because otherwise you're just pissing into the wind,
mm-hmm.
in a sense.
Yep. But like, even like swim, bike, and run, the form that's required, the perfection that's required, gymnastics, the point of the toes, the perfection, the form, the technique. It's obsessive.
Yes. And it's what you choose to do. Mm-hmm. It's a choice. That's the thing. Everything that you're doing is a personal choice.
I think it's fun.
And it is. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of fun because it helps you work through the shit that you have going on. Mm-hmm. Physical activity is so important.
It's vital.
It is. Mm-hmm. I think that we as human beings are meant to work. We're meant to work, mm-hmm. and you have to do it. Otherwise, if you're not doing any work, it's not good. Mm-hmm. And it's just like I said in that podcast. What was it? Idle hands causes the devil's work, or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you're idle hands, if you're not doing physical things or doing something, mm-hmm. you will find trouble and you will fuck shit up.
Even last night on the Demo Crew Elite Zoom call,
yeah.
Even Mike was saying, like, because Mike's been working out, he's been rowing, he's been running, he's been
a perfect example.
He said last night to everyone, he's like, you guys just keep up with what you're doing, because I know what adding physical fitness into my life, he's like, what it's done for my relationships at home. He's like, it's completely changed how I am at home.
We had the gymnastics banquet last night.
Yep.
And yesterday, Mike went out and got his bag. It's like 2:30, and Mike is a workaholic.
Yep.
And he came in, and I was like, "Oh, what do you got?" And he's like, "Oh, change your clothes." He's like, "I got to work out." I'm like, "Oh, Mike's gonna work out in the middle of the day because he's got the banquet tonight."
Yep.
And I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "I realized if I don't run, he's like, I'm not okay."
Yep.
And I'm like, there it is, because Mike was a big college athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He's a D1 pitcher.
Yep.
And it's like you get lost. People get lost in life at times, and then all of a sudden, like, realize how important physical fitness is, and you start to become a better version of yourself. Mm-hmm. And no matter what time of day it is, like, Mike will be here all day until 8 o'clock with the kids at gymnastics working. Mm-hmm. He'll go home, and he's like, I'm going to run at home. I was like, man, it's going to be 8:30. Mike's running.
Yep.
It's like, I'm not great. Because at nighttime, some nights at 10 o'clock, I'm doing fucking stepper. Mm-hmm. I need to do it.
Yep.
It is those things that whenever you find things that change how you think and how you act in life, it changes everything you're doing. All for the good, too. And what's it take, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
45 minutes? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do it because otherwise I will not go to bed happy. Mm-hmm. And I will wake up a prick. You're like, man, what the fuck is wrong with me?
It like spirals out of control.
That's what I mean.
It happens. One missed session for me, I'm so fucked.
And then all of a sudden you're like, is there something wrong with me? Mm-hmm. No, There's nothing wrong with you. You just got to work through it. You're okay. This is normal. You got to work through it. Because if you go somewhere and tell people that you have like this problem, they're gonna be like, I can fix it for you. No, you can't. You're gonna give me something. Fuck me up. Get away from me. I'm gonna work through my own shit. Good people and working through your own shit's very important.
Yep.
Super, super important. Find things that you like. Look at you. You tried being a bodybuilder your whole life and then realized you're really good at running Ironmans.
Yeah.
Your fat fucking ass turned into an Ironman. I still look back at pictures. That's the other thing. Look back at stuff. I'm like, who the fuck is that guy?
Dude, I my fucking highlights from last year, I just started riding a bike 2 days ago.
Oh, no shit.
June 1st was the first time I ever got on a road bike.
I remember when you bought that motherfucker.
Yeah, falling in my driveway trying to clip in.
I remember.
Like, Kim had a video. She's like, this was a year ago. You just started trying to ride a
You know
bike.
what just happened in a year?
Oh, my God. I look what, like, the training I'm doing right now is out of control. The bike work I'm doing right now is crazy. This week, I actually felt it. I haven't felt like this since, like, 2 weeks out from Ironman.
Oh, really?
And I feel like that now, and I still got 5 months of training ahead of me.
Oh, wow.
It's insane.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, yeah.
Leveling up.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I'm excited for this year.
It's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Super cool, though. You know, and that's... And I mean, it's the concept of this whole podcast. Everything that we fucking do is just work. You're supposed to enjoy life. And me personally, like, I actually do intertwine work and fun. I do, because I have such a great work environment. We've created this work environment. The work that we do is our passions in life, is to do great things. We're having such a profound effect on people, their stores, their ability to have more success, the weight of significance that we're adding to life. It's awesome. And whenever we're working, it sure is stressful. Like I said, like there's nights I don't fucking sleep very much because I'm stressed out about work. It's what's going on this month and the amount of fucking work that's ahead of us, and everything is fucking ludicrous. But man, I'm in a pretty special position. So if you got a night where you don't sleep, guess what? Close your fucking eyes for a couple minutes. Smile and realize of how fortunate you are to be in this position. Okay. What's up, guys? Rough night, Seth. Yeah, it's okay. Look at you some days when my training's getting a little hard. Maybe you should probably eat something, Bob.
Yeah.
I did. I ate 3 pizzas last night. Oh, man. You're a little bit of shit in your head right now. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yep.
Those are things like, and that's it's good to have those people in your life. And if you don't have people, search for them. You know what I mean? Go find good people.
And it's okay to be a little selfish for yourself and do these things, because while the extraordinary things we're doing as a brand and as a company, and I'm beyond proud to be a part of, like, my training fulfills another side of me outside of this building.
Yes.
That, like, if I needed to try to level to a high level of something other than just work. Because I saw you do it with bodybuilding, and that was literally one of the biggest motivating things from when we first met each other. Because I never met anyone at an elite status of what they're trying to compete at. And for years, I wanted to try to, like, not even compete or become pro, but to have the look, to know I had it in me, to finally get there. And
Feeling.
dude, that fulfillment is maybe more than any kind of financial gain or status, or it's internal. It's not, I don't care what any of these people think of that. It's literally for me.
That's a super important thing there. It's for you. It's not for what other people think of you. For you to be a better version of yourself, you do have to be selfish. And that's that balance that people try and figure out.
It's tough.
There really is no balance.
There isn't.
And
Doesn't exist.
And
dude.
that's HWMF. Whatever you're doing at that specific time, do it to the best of your abilities. Because, like, otherwise, like, there's no true balance to life. Like, Seth, how do you be such a good dad, or you're always positive, or this is going on and that's going on? Bud, my days, I wish there was a whole nother 24 hours.
Yeah.
It'd be way less stressful, but I don't. So I don't get to spend a ton of time with my kids. So whenever I do get to spend time with them, I'm in them. I'm there.
Yep.
Like, I love it. Whenever I'm doing cardio, bitch. Training, bitch. When I'm with Hannah, Yeah, fucking you, bitch. like, like that's how you have to go. Like that hardworking motherfucker mentality is letting you know that you are busy all the time, and whenever you're in something, be in it. Be in it. You have to, because otherwise you're gonna get wrapped up in everything else. This fucking thing is just horrible.
It's
for
so
you.
fucking bad.
It's just horrible for you.
Yeah.
I get fucking wrapped up in this bitch all the time, and I'm like, God damn it, just
Makes me sick.
stay over there for a minute.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And yeah. But everything takes a certain amount of work. You just do it. And physical fitness is very important. And most people that are doing some type of physical fitness, like they're a little more self-aware. I can't say all of them. Some people are just assholes. Remember that too. Not everybody's a good motherfucker. There are people that are just fucking egotistical dickheads. They happen. I get a little fool of myself every now and then. Everybody gets a little fool of themselves every now and then. Yep. You feel your fucking cheeriers. You're fucking like up on cloud 9. Everything's flying. Then you get, oh, fuck. God damn it. God damn. Gotta go back. And that's being aware. And that's life. It's all part of it. It all fucking happens. And in today's society, like, if somebody does something fucking a little too excitable at any time, like fucking get reeled back in, or everybody jumps on. It's like everybody is going through their own shit. Nobody's fucking perfect. Nobody's not going through something in their life. It's super important to be a good motherfucker. Yep. Work hard. Love your family. Slap some asses. Get in there. Spread them cheeks. Put that nose in that butthole. Get in there. Good times. I can't wait to go get drunk at a steakhouse and fucking head home and give a good lay.
Yeah.
It's been a few fucking weeks. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Gymnastics is intense. Going on vacation in a couple weeks. We're taking the fucking kids, taking everybody.
Taking a whole bus.
Taking a fucking small bus. 6 kids. Yeah, we're taking 6 fucking kids to the beach. Adeline and 3 of her friends. Emmy, SJ, and then our friends Emily and Josh and their 2 kids, Emmy's friend.
Yep.
Yeah. It is going to be...
It's going to be a good time.
I'm excited. Be a big family vacation, but the kids are going to fucking... There's fucking 4 teenagers, 13 to 14 years old.
I was going to say, this is a little bit of a different beach trip for them now.
It's... just there. Do a good job. Be a fun dad.
Yep.
Don't fuck up.
Yep. Buy them stuff.
Don't do dumb shit.
Yep.
Don't eat Cheez-Its.
Say the... What? You want fucking jacked in the face.
That's pretty funny.
At first, I'm like, what? My kids don't eat the... Fuck you. Damn it. Nobody's fucking eating Cheez-Its anywhere. Kids aren't eating fucking Cheez-Its. I'm not eating goddamn Cheez-Its.
Nope. Keep those away from the bed.
God damn it. Fuck yeah. It'll be... Yeah, I'm excited. The kids are good. They're such good kids, but like Hannah was telling me, the boys, like, 13 to 14-year-olds fucking boy hunting and all this. And I'm like, these fucking girls are all jammed. Mm-hmm. They're jacked as fuck.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, these girls walking around. I'm like, yeah, there's going to be boys. I'm like, what am I going to see? The boys are in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, I hope they're ready for the fucking intensity of these fucking little bastards.
Can out-train them, out-eat them, outrun them.
Everything. Unless they're physical specimens themselves, they're fucked.
All state, all county.
I know one day Adam's going to bring home a fucking boy that plays football, 17, 18 years old, and he's going to be 6 foot fucking 4, 220 pounds, and look down at me and be like, "Hi, Mr. Feroce." I'm like, "Fuck you. Get out of my..."
Saw you in the newspaper. Get out of here.
Get the fuck off my lawn. I'm here to pick up your daughter. Oh, really?
Fuck you are. What'd you say your name was? And you butcher his name.
Steve.
Listen, Steve. It's not Steve. Listen, Steve.
All right, Stan. Have a good day. Steve. Sounds good, Stan. Oh, fuck.
Have her home by 8:30. It's 7:45. 8:30. You live 40 minutes from anything.
I'm gonna dig a fucking huge hole in my yard. The first time somebody, like a boy, shows up, I'm just gonna dig a fucking big hole in the yard. I'm gonna walk them right over to it.
Just show it to him.
Just be like, it's a great hole, huh?
Make him ask what it's for.
Yeah. I'll call his dad and be like, hey, I'll be like, I'll find out who it is. I'll call his dad and be like, hey, just showed your son my 6-foot hole in the backyard, okay? So if he cries, it's my fault. Like, as a dad, like, you got to know, like, whenever you have a son and a daughter, like, you know this is going to occur. I'm like, hey, I'm going to fuck with your son. Mm-hmm. Like, he's taking my daughter out. I'm fucking with him. I'm going to say ignorant, fucked up shit to him, okay?
Oh, yeah. I think as a dad, you expect that. Like, have at it.
Yeah, like, fuck with him.
Yeah.
Like, SJ, when he gets older and he goes to get a girl and the dad's like, hey, I'm like, you better fuck with him. You better say something ignorant to him. Like, tell him you're going to fuck him or something. I don't know. Whatever you do to her, I'm doing to you.
So your name's Seth Feroce.
He'll go over to some girl's house and I'll know the dad.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, hey, my dad told you to go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's going to come full circle.
That was, I remember one dad saying that to his dad. His buddy's son was dating his daughter. And he's like, I told your son, anything you do to her, I'm doing to you. And I'm like, okay, so if a dad said that to you when you were like 15, 16 years old, and you're like, man, I hope I get jerked off tonight. Fucking hope I get a handy. All excited. Fucking dick's half hard already. And then the dad says this, anything you do to her, I'm doing to you. And you're like, so I got to jerk you off later.
Or you're jerking me
Who's
off.
jerking? Wait, what?
I don't want to jerk you off.
I don't want to get jerked off by you. Are you jerk me? No.
We're going to hold hands, okay? We're going to hold hands.
Oh, it's fucking good. I love it. Good times. Shane, anything to add?
Nope.
You good?
I'm good.
Good times.
I'm sweating and I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm excited. Well, good stuff, everybody. Thank you for listening, as always. Make sure you continue to be a good motherfucker. Slap that old lady on the ass. Pay attention. Work hard. Love your life. Do cool shit, too. Maybe go buy something. Pull a Bob.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. It's going to the economy.
Yeah. It's an investment. You're investing in your community.
And yourself.
Or...
And probably a fucking kick in the dick from the wife later.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's all right. She's going to love it. Get a blow in the new truck. It's important. Love you, everybody. See you later.
See ya.